guys, Mark here. I'm out in the Sheep Valley, a valley I've been hitting a lot lately. Like 4 or 5 days ago I did a big hike in Junction Creek, and it's amazing. Hiking will keep throwing new things at you again and again and again. My shoes were a little too tight, and the reason they were is because I just left them for like a year and a half. They were wet when I first left them, and they shrunk over time. And so now both my big toenails are black, and I think one's gonna fall off. I had no idea about this. So after doing some research now, I dunked them in the sink again and got them wet, and then I stuffed them full of towels so that they'll get back to the normal size so that my toes won't take a beating. Anyway, I still need to get out here and do some kind of hiking. I'm going insane, right? I've got stress. And so I'm out here to do Foran Grade, which if you combine it to make it a bit of a loop, it's about 6.5 kilometers. So on my throbbing toes, toenails, there's pressure underneath them. It's, not a bad little, it's still something I can do, right? It's something I've never done, so. All right, little safety. Know yourself, know your gear, know your trail. This is an easy trail. As far as I know, you just hike up on a ridge and then hike back around 6.5 kilometers. Know yourself, I've done extensive hiking like this, but right now I'm a little injured, so I'll have to take things slow. And know your gear. Well, I got easily enough gear to deal with this, right? I even took a few things out because it's a nice, easy one. But I'm by myself, so I still have my inReach, and I still have a rain jacket and all that sort of thing, right? Still have water. Yeah. Okay, I'm in volume 4, the purple one. I'm gonna go do number 16, Foran Grade Ridge. All right, so I'm here. I'm gonna walk all the way up around here. I'll join up with Windy Point, back down to the road, and then I'll use this guy here to take a bit of a scenic route back to my car. Nice, easy, about 6.5 kilometers. Yeah. It's a pretty popular trail, I think. I just watched a woman with like 5 kids get into a van, so this is clearly a good family trail. Oh yeah. There's hard to do this with one hand or no hands. There's a lot of cattle grazing in Kananaskis right now in the Sheep Valley, so gotta cross one of these fences sometimes. Not bad. Got the larches. Yeah. And the wind has died down here on the trees. Obviously you got horse parties that come and use this, and it's just nice light climbing. It is nice to come out and just hike for the sake of hiking and not have some grand ambitions, right? The hike I did about 5 days ago, that was a royal butt kicking. Even if I did accomplish the mission, I'm still feeling the effects, obviously. So, and who knows, my toe nail is probably falling off. I'll be seeing the effects of that hike for 6 months. It takes at least that much time for a toe to come back in, right? At least properly, anyway. Not bad. Not bad at all. Cool. I think it's gonna get better. on this ridge for a little while. It's nice. Foran Grade. Nice views. Well, I was hoping for more views out this way. This is probably about the best one. Shortly, in about 150 meters, I'm gonna turn and go down that way and then come back. So, yeah, well. So now I've turned west, climbing down the Foran Grade ridge, and boy, look at the nice view you get here. That's pretty nicely framed up. Well, I'm already starting to feel like I could have done a bigger, longer thing today, but it's always better to be overly cautious, right? I'm also not done, kind of jumping to conclusions. A lot of wind down here. See, I'm here, I'm joining up to this trail, and then I'll head back down the road. I am done Foran Grade. I've joined up with the Windy Point Trail. It's actually the first time I encounter cattle. I think they only allow them in here like every 3 years or something, because last year I remember nothing about cattle being in the Sheep Valley, but I mean this year they're all over the place, right? This is actually the first time I've seen one on a trail. Look at the size of this one, man. You are huge. All right, well, they're tame, but I'm still gonna give them some space. Yeah. They do keep the foliage down, but they do also leave that fun stuff behind. Pretty much back to the highway. So much yellow. And then you just get the one random stand up. The wind's dying down a little. I could walk back on the road, but why? All right, there's a nice trail that goes down here. I've hiked it before. It'd be so much nicer to get back to the car. I'll just hike down a little bit. Can either go down to the river or go off over here. Someone is off revving the hell out of their big powerful engine over there. It's like going to like downtown, you know, the busy street downtown where all the, you know, all the bars are and stuff, and setting up your tent, as far as I'm concerned. It's a little silly. Remember this, it's a very pleasant little walk along the river. The solid river valley is always pleasant. Sheep River is nice, even when it's this low, and it is quite low right now. Yeah. Had a little chat with them. They were nice. I actually don't run into horsemen very often. In the national parks, I've never run into a horse party. It blows my mind. It really does. And even out hiking here, I don't see them much. All right. There's my car. Over that way. All right. Well, that was a nice, simple, easy day without, gave me a little mental rest, burned some stress off, but didn't stress out my toes too bad. Going down actually was tougher on the toes. It always is. But that's a good one for the family. Really not too hard. Just burn off some energy off the kids, right? And yeah, not a bad way to just get to know the area either. You just want to come in and do like a half-day hike. And you don't want anything too intimidating. That was not intimidating. That was fine. All right, get out and hike.